I'm sorry I'm late. I had to get my kids together. The
I
bus
don't
was
wanna,
late.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Messed up. I'm sorry.
Just go to my office and wait on me.
Sorry.
Just go to my office and wait on me. Okay, Miss Porter. I'm gonna have to give you a couple of days to go home, relax, and enjoy your...
I can't afford to take a couple of days off. Look, I'm sorry for being late. I know this been going on for some time now, but I'm trying to get things together. My kids, I got a new babysitter. I promise to do better. I promise.
Miss Porter, it's no negotiation.
Joy comes in the morning. This I have been told. So I'm gonna just try smiling.
This is what happens when you call the cops. Say what? This is what happens when you call the cops. Come on. This is what happens when you call the cops. You get your rights violated or you all get shot.
This is what happens when you call the cops. This is what happens when you call the cops. This is what happens when you call the cops. You get your rights violated or you all get shot.
I'm sick of people being victimized by criminal cops. Psychopathic predators terrorizing neighborhood blocks. Equipped with pepper spray, mace, cuffs, tasers, and glocks. They like serial killers acting out subliminal thoughts. Forget what you taught. These cops have got a license to kill. Witness intimidation means that they can use it at will. Code of silence means that the pigs will never let out a squeal. And if they go to court, they know the judge will make them a deal. For real, that's why they stopping me, locking me up and stopping me, confiscating my property, targeting my demography, making the poor commodities, profiting off of poverty, enforcing policies, supporting prison economies. Yeah, no one makes money when the violence stops. Hating brutality's the way to make a criminal crop. Blood in the gutters, how the rich butter they bread at the top. And that's why this is what happens when you call the cops. Come on.
This is what happens when you call the cops. This is what happens when you call the cops. This is what happens when you call the cops. You get your rights violated or you all get shot. This is what happens when you call the cops. This is what happens when you call the cops. This is what happens when you call the cops. You get your rights violated or you all get shot.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm mixed up in the system and these pigs is trying to murder me. They mace me, they tase me, they trained them to hate me, degrade and detain me and change just like slavery. Hands up, face down, left hook right quick. Throw you down, hold you down, smack you with that nightstick. Night shift, riding round, see you with your J's on. You'll get sprayed on over Skittles, word to Trayvon. All the people saying is it's crazy down in Florida. What you saying is you playing, it's the same in California. They ganging like they banging and they'll hang you down in Georgia. Frame you in a case for what you say without a lawyer. Swarming with no warning, now they sorting through your residence. Stormed in with no warrant, now they snorting all the evidence. You better just learn to dodge a box, cause this is what happens when you call the cops.
Come on. This is what happens when you call the cops. Say what? This is what happens when you call the cops. Come on. This is what happens when you call the cops. You get your rights violated or you all get shot. Yeah. This is what happens when you call the cops. Come on. This is what happens when you call the cops. Say what? This is what happens when you call the cops. You get your rights violated or you all get shot.
We got a baby in the living room.
Get the grenades, pull a pin, throw it in the crib, blow him away.
There's a homeless guy camping here.
Well, tell him to pack. When he gets up and starts leaving, shoot the bum in the back.
This guy rolled through a stop sign.
That's drugs for sale. Get some doctors to rape him, send him a bill in the mail.
We got a black man knocking on a white woman's door.
With 10 shots point blank, he ain't gonna knock no more. Look, the problem starts at the academy. New cadets are indoctrinated with a military mentality. With them as the soldiers and us as the people they're battling. We're either collateral damage or combat fatalities. Either way, the reality's that it's not gonna stop. Cause this is what happens when you call the cops. This is what happens when you call the cops. Come on, this is what happens when you call the cops.
This is what happens. Say what? Happens when you call the cops.
Come on.
This is what happens when you call
Yeah. This is what happens when you call the cops. This is what happens when the kill we happen. Call when you all get shot. Bang.
I've been in prison, but I've never done anything like this before. Now it already happened, this thing that has me waiting at the door. Going to the groceries, gonna get some of your favorite things. Don't lose my luggage, baby, while I'm out here taking care of things. She says, pay me for the quality, pay me for the time to spend, pay me for what it means, everything you owe me. Pay me for the quality, pay me for the time I spent, pay me for what it meant, everything you I want a brand new cell phone, but I can't afford to lose the numbers in this one. 6:14 in the afternoon, I can't wait to get home again. Clock out the 7. Hazel eyes on an olive skin tone, I love it. I don't see anyone else. Orange chips on the counter next to a Whole Foods bag. Red t-shirt and denim jeans she picked out for me in a shopping bag. Scarlet initials on a red t-shirt, noir label on a pair of slacks. She says, pay me for the quality, pay me for the time spent, pay me for what it means, everything you owe me. Pay me for the quality, pay me for the time I spent, pay me for what it meant, everything you owe me. By my side at the rodeo, cowgirl hat on, cut off shorts. Tell all our friends that we walked into the room as the music booms. Yo, homie, what you think? Should we buy another drink? It's on me, on me. Yo, look at this place. You see the look upon my face. Shawty thinks I'm kind of fly, really digging my style.
Goddesses, princesses, divas, queens, all royalty, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Style and Grace Headquarters, experienced and qualified hairstylists specializing from weaves to natural hair. Call today 337-656-2856 or visit us 2014 First Street.
It's your boy Black Card ATM, and you already know it's Billboard Gang TV, and I'm sitting here with one of the heavy hitters in the ATL, man. What's good?
What's up with you, man? Thank you for having me, brother.
Most definitely. Like I said, man, we can't come to the ATL without hollering at, people that's really doing this music thing, man.
Oh, man, I'm actually honored as an artist as yourself.
Hey.
Me, you know what I'm saying? Checking for me. I appreciate it, man.
Already, man. I definitely appreciate the love. And wow, can you tell the people, how you got started, man? Because you got an interesting story.
Well, it's a long story, but I'll give you a short version. I'm a young man from Law, Mississippi, Sky Keeton, the son of Skylar Price and Gloria. I'm just a young man with a dream. Always loved music. Since I saw Michael Jackson Thriller and Purple Rain, that's what I wanted to do. I stepped out on faith. I came to Atlanta with zero, with nothing, $2 and a pack of Newports. And I was somehow discovered by a left eye who took me into outer space. Left eye discovered me. First time I was ever heard that when I came out on something was Lil Jon. Lil Jon put me on Ooh, Looking for Them Girl on Put Your Hood Up album. That was my first.
I heard that track, man. I did my research.
That was my first gold album, so shout out to Lil Jon for giving me a chance. Me and David Banner made Mississippi history. If you check Mississippi, the album, Mississippi 2 and Certified, Sky, all that on there. That's me and Banner. We made Mississippi history. I'm one of the biggest writers in the United Kingdom, Australia, Asia. Offshore money, man. And I've had the pleasure of working with some big wigs over here, but I ain't getting their names. They ain't getting their names.
Yeah. Look, I tell you what. Can we, because it's so much stuff that I want to ask you and so much information, but of course we can't fit this into one interview. You know what I'm saying? So, the process. How did you not give up? You know what I'm saying? To get to this point.
Well, man, I'm an artist. And I was born an artist. What I consider myself is born. It's not created. I am music. There's nothing else I can do. I don't want to do anything else. I'm an instrument, and I won't give up because of where I come from. And I'm trying to make an example for the youth coming up where I'm from, and let them know that you can step out and everybody's looking at me like, oh, that ain't gonna happen, that ain't gonna happen. And actually, the next time they saw me was in Sister to Sister magazine as Left Eye's new beau, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, the rest is history, man. You know?
Every time I see your face, my heart smiles. Every time it feels so good, it hurts sometimes. Created in this world, so love to hold, to feel. Why you wanna come on to it for? Fucking everything that is already sure. Well, I don't wanna give you any more, just to end up back here in. So, oh God, I'm deep into this.
Baby, I'm bad, yeah, I'm bad. I couldn't even think, I couldn't even speak. I'm bad, yeah, I'm bad. I always have to sleep, but this is where I sleep. I'm leaving all the words you always spoke before. Denying everything you always meant and more. I'm bad, yeah, I'm bad. This is what you get, and this is what you deserve.
When every little thing you touch to do, and every fucking goddamn sense absurd. Well, I don't wanna give you any more, just to end up back here and so. Oh God, I'm deep into this.
Baby, I'm bad, yeah, I'm bad. I couldn't even think, I couldn't even speak. I'm bad, yeah, I'm bad. I always have to sleep, but this is where I sleep. I'm leaving all the words you always spoke before. Denying everything you always meant and more. I'm bad, yeah, I'm bad. This is what you get when this is what you deserve.
Boss off when they lay chows. All power when I take chows. I'm an all-star like I'm all raw. Like a diamond with no flaws. I straight ball. Cross all y'all. Call me Kobe or Ginobili. Go ask if she know me. I bet she tell you he control me. And I'm colder than bipolar. And my soldiers, they will fold you. And the odor on my clothes. From smoking coffee, I call it Folger. So sweat, I beat the motor. I'm into it. How about you?
You know what it is with me. I be on some other all off in the party, feeling like I'm on the mothership. I figgity. So please don't mind the language. I really can't tend to be dangerous as soon as I hop on bangers. Leaving your body tangled, you already know about me. Smoking this body loudly, I'm smelling like purple proudly. Only tigers surround me. BWG my crew though. I'm feeling like a big dog. Got me going Cujo. Yeah, the remix. You can see the man, and throw your L's up. Come on, the remix. You can see the man, and throw your L's up. Come on, remix. Rip the parish, man, and throw your L's up. Come on, the remix.
J-Sign, my old team spray color BLGA. Dre be the name, be the king of the lake. Cause somebody wanna hate, just let him hate. Cause I know this can't wait, I was right. If you ain't me, that's fake. If you ain't see, if you ain't know, I'm killing beats, murder and flow. Whole clip, big dogs from like top. You let out the least, we going at your throat. Anita, I see you. In my hood, I'm a preacher. I got homies that sneak it. Always shoot up the people, and we'll keep it a secret. Then look right at the deacon, like he not even teaching. While y'all sleeping, my team eating.
D-Man go ham one, a big dog, a great Dane. I sit back, load up, I cock back and take aim. Got all of the above, music all up in the club. Yellow bones, big hips, not a solid. Got models in the front, bottles in the back. Keeping in and out of traffic, never following the pack. Got my earplugs in, loud pack in the sack. Got my feet kick back, big dog, I'm relaxed.
Now BC home, now free C, murder, BG and Magnus. They can't rest in peace, so the slim, nutty and fat. We at the bottom of that map, don't represent that boot. Big dogs, what they do, throw your L's up and salute. No limit like a beat, keep an eye on me like Drew. Go I'm ballin' like a pelican, they tryna block the hoop. But real, recognize real, so you can see that I'm the truth. L's up for every hood and every parish in the booth. Come on. Yeah, man, it's the remix.
We walk into the room as the music booms. Yo, homie, what you think? Should we buy another drink? It's on me, on me. Yo, look at this place. You see the look upon my
Goddesses, princesses, divas, queens. All royalty, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Style and Grace headquarters, experienced and qualified hairstylists specializing from weaves to natural hair. Call today 337-656-2856 or visit us 2014 First Street, Lake Charles, LA. Style is a way to say who you are without having to speak.
Real talk, and it's still history in the making because you're still in the studio, in and out the studio, writing. You know, like I said, last how long ago was that when y'all dropped that single?
It was last summer. If I'm not the beginning of this.
Yeah. It was the beginning of this summer.
Beginning of this summer. We dropped the single.
Real dope track.
Yeah, we dropped the single, and just with me, Jason Weaver, Attitude. Shout out to Jay Weave and Timothy Clayton, Attitude, one of the biggest writers on the planet, by the way. We just dropped something, man, and just by the three of us knowing each other, you know, we know everybody collectively.
Right.
And we dropped a single without any promo, any radio, anything, and moved 80K. You know, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's real dope. Jay Weave and, you know, of course that verse from Attitude is crazy.
Yeah, I wish they could be here. Attitude is in Miami working with Timbaland, and Jason is shooting a film out in LA right now. You know, so they stay busy. I'm the least busy one, actually. You know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing. I don't do no work. You know?
Man, be on Facebook going off on people, man.
I love Facebook. That's my platform.
So, how have you not gotten into, you know, television and, you know what I'm saying, why isn't the camera always around you? Because you have a very boisterous opinion.
Well, I'm just now getting back into it because, you know, I had children, I went through some things, you know, I lost some close people, as everyone knows, and I kind of lost my passion. And I kind of, you know, I've got contracts from every label. You know, I got a box of contracts right now from back in the days where I could have signed with anybody, and I was just not with the shenanigans. You know, I've been propositioned on some on a homosexual type stuff, and you know, I got into a thing where I choked a very important person out, and it kind of damaged my rep because I can't say you know, when I got propositioned and I handled it.
Yeah.
Like what? I couldn't believe it.
Like
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
And so I put my hands on them, and I got arrested, and they came to the jail, and I didn't even have a bail. They said, hey, you sign right here, confidentiality, sign that right there, and you can never speak about this again, you're free to go. I did that, but then, you know, they made it like I was troublesome, you know. And I was a bit, you know, young, with a lot of money too fast, you know. I mean, it was coming to me about deals and everything. They didn't even understand. You know, I already had millions, you know, just off, I had millions of dollars, and I blew it all. You know, I don't care about no money, you know. So I got moral standards that I was just not compromised for any level of fame. And I think that my realness is my, you know, they're afraid of me.
Coming up again, and man, you know, with all those different deals and, you know, this and that, you're still able to be here and still able to actually, you know.
Well, that's by the grace of God, because I keep my faith in God. Understand this: no man can predict your future.
Right.
You ever played something for somebody and say, "Oh no, that ain't gonna work"?
A lot of times, yeah.
Okay, so the question you have to ask yourself is, can they tell the future?
Nah.
You know, they're just people with ideas, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, and as an artist myself, of course, I've been there, man. You know,
a dope artist too.
Man, salute to that. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't even gonna talk about the track that me and you got together, you know?
Oh yeah.
And
we'll drop that on later.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when the time is right, but people have talked to me and, you know, they tried to tell me, do this, do that, do this, and do that. And that's why I'm here today, you know what I'm saying? Because
here's the thing. If, let's say I owned an art gallery.
Right.
I came across some of your paintings and I said, hey, I like your work. I would like for you to come be a part of my art gallery. And once you get in there, I start to tell you what to paint. It's no longer art.
Right.
You know, so that's what's going on now. You be you, man. Nobody can tell you, can I curse?
Yeah, that's good.
Nobody can tell you shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't never let nobody tell you how to be you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Sylvia Rome told Drake, you don't got what it takes. You're just not gonna make it as a rapper. Wrong.
Yeah, that's a big wrong. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you know, people. These are just people that with arrogance and just think they know everything.
Right.
Truth of the matter is, they don't know shit about me and what I plan to do. I live for my kids and God.
So
not the industry.
Hey, y'all just stay tuned, man. It's Billboard Gang TV.
And pain. See, I didn't know my life could be so good. Growing up in such a violent hood, all I seem to do is think of you. I know now love is true. Heaven, heaven. You make me feel like heaven. Heaven, heaven. My earth angel, you make me feel like heaven. Every time I see you smile, I wanna go the extra mile. Anything you say, I'll do. Anything you say, baby, I belong to you. I belong to you. See, I didn't know my life could be so good. Growing up in such a violent hood, all I seem to do is think of you. I know now love is true. Heaven, heaven, my earth angel, you make me feel like heaven. Heaven, heaven, my earth angel, you make me feel like heaven. Girl, let's go get married. Raise a family. Live our lives as lovers. First God, you and me. Feels like heaven. Heaven, my earth angel, you make me feel like heaven. From the very first time I saw you, heaven, baby, my earth angel, you make me feel like heaven. Like I died in heaven, heaven, my earth angel, you make me feel like heaven. Heaven, heaven, my earth angel, you make me feel like heaven. Heaven, heaven, my earth angel, you make me feel like heaven.
It's important to remember to breathe, to relax, to let the melody in the music carry you along. I help to prepare studio-ready artists that are ready to perform. As an instructor, we help to pull out the best of you, removing any insecurities you may have as vocalist, an artist, and entertainer.
Goddesses, princesses, divas, Queens. All royalty, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Style and Grace Headquarters, experienced and qualified hairstylists specializing from weaves to natural hair. Call today 337-656-2856 or visit us 2014 First Street.
What's up, everybody? This is Chalk It Up, where we talk it up about everything going on in and outside of our area. I'm your host, Taylor Mitchell-Smith, and we have a great show for you today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your view into the billboard. The VMAs this year was hot, just like it is every year, but we had some amazing performances by Beyonce, Ariana Grande, Jessie J, and even Nicki Minaj. Stay tuned until the end of the show to see the list of awards and recipients. In other news, Chicago's Urban Prep High School's graduating senior class were all accepted into four-year colleges and universities. Urban Prep is a predominantly African-American high school, and this has been their 5th consecutive year with a 100% graduation rate. Great job to the graduates, faculty, and staff of Urban Prep Academy, and keep up the great work. Last but not least, the ALS Foundation is booming this year. Last year, they raised $1.7 million, and this year, around the same time, they raised $79.7 million. We can give everyone a huge thanks for participating in the Ice Bucket Challenge and fighting for not only a cause, but a cure. The students and staff of Grambling State's TV Center also participated in the Ice Bucket Challenge. So look out, Lugares Disease, GSU is coming for you. To get more info on the ALS Association and their mission, visit their website. And to see the Grand Fam's full Ice Bucket Challenge video, go to billboardgang.com. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Taylor Mitchell-Smith, and this has been Chalk It Up.
LA, El Paso, Florida, Canada, London, and Tokyo. We going worldwide. We going worldwide. We going worldwide. We going worldwide. Let's go. We going worldwide. We going worldwide. We going worldwide. Let's go. Runway, my swag, I need clearance. So fly, you need a passport to get near it. Black card, the black plague to whack lyrics. Headed to the head of the line, check the guest list. Yes, the freshest, veteran to you freshmen.
Billboard Gang TV is an avenue for you to be able to market your brand to a larger audience. Make sure you visit us, www.billboardgang.com, to get all that information and more.